warm-ups. That's all we saw today.
Yeah, I mean, it's just good because, people know his face around here. Even, the young guys coming in, everybody knows Braxton. Knows what a great player he has been here. And, it's been a while since he's been able to be out there with us, Phil. And just having him out there, just running around, just having his presence, just having veteran guys, that could be comforting for some people. Definitely sure.
In the locker room, how much conversation is there outside? We're all talking about 3 quarterbacks in this derby that could go on through August. For you guys as players, how much attention are you paying to that?
None. Because, first of all, everybody has their own things that they need to be focusing on. A big focus of mine is to make sure that offensive line is at that level of play that they are, and who's going to be the right tackle. And we have to rotate some guys through there because we don't have as much depth. So there's a lot more other focuses for the players, and I'm going to let the coaches figure that out. I know we have 3 great quarterbacks that can all play, and whoever they throw in there, I know will be fine. And that's for the coaches to figure out. And I just do my job.
Front row, Tim. Who is going to be the right tackle? You look at your group specifically. Obviously, Jacoby's, had his surgery and stuff. He's sidelined, but what do you see from that group, and especially starting to get right tackle?
Well, I mean, just today, jogging out there, not that it's finalized, Chase was in that spot, and he had an amazing offseason. I've always loved the way he works. I've always been a big fan of his, and he's one of my friends. So I'm really excited to see him get a shot at that spot. Because if he wins it, he'll definitely be deserving. And then there's Jamarco. He's a younger guy, but tons of potential. He's incredibly talented, and I just think that he just needs to figure out how to practice more. He has streaks, and he'll show you flashes of wow, this kid could be a really great player. But I think the consistency is a big thing for him.
Who are a couple of the younger guys in the line room that you think are stepping up this year? I mean, Kyle Trout was out there a little bit.
Yeah, well, Kyle had been sick a little bit, so he was. Backed off a little bit today because he lost some weight. He's still fighting off whatever it was. But I'm like I said, I'm really excited to see what Jamarco has because you see that kind of potential that he could have. And then I think Marcellus Jones is probably the best athlete in our room. He's an unbelievable athlete. That kid can run, and he can cut. He's fast. And it's just a matter of him getting down the playbook and making the conscious decision to want to learn that. To want to be able to play, because that kid, like I said, he's probably the best athlete in the room, and for a big a guy as he is, that's really impressive.
Evan Love.
Yeah, one thing I love about Evan is he is really mean on the field. He'll take things personal, and he's gritty. He's not gonna blow you away with his measurables or him running or things in the weight room, but he just grinds out there. And, he's a gritty guy, and out there today, he was plugged in at that right guard spot, and he can do some impressive things. And him coming off the injury last year, hopefully he's hungry to try to get some playing time.
Front row, Dave.
Taylor, what are your thoughts on Ed Warner taking over as the offensive coordinator? I'm sure the offense won't change much, but just what are your thoughts on Coach Warner taking over as the offensive coordinator?
Well, first of all, I'm happy for him because I know, he deserves something like that, a promotion like that. And I know that, when Coach Herman told us he was leaving, I knew Coach Warner wanted that spot because he'd been in OC before. I'm completely confident in his ability to do that. And I know that there's a lot of responsibility for him coaching the O-line while, calling the plays. Because, he's got 5 guys out there on the line that he's responsible for, and he's responsible for calling the plays and get the offense going. And if there's any coach on the staff, it's him that can do that. So I have the utmost confidence in him. And, him when Coach Herman was still here, they kind of coordinated things together. I know Coach Warner did a lot of the run game. I think he coordinated the entire run game. And then Coach Herman was, he was the one calling plays. And, they would go back and forth on the headsets. What do you want to hear? So it wasn't like it was just one person. And Coach is going to call the plays, but there's going to be some help out there on the field. I definitely think.
Has he talked to you much about being